Hi, my name is Tyson Madliger,
Hey, I'm Jeff Glacken.
and we're here today to talk about SEO, some best practices, and also
Cutting corners.
cutting corners. So we really want to talk about some of the best practices SEO, and a lot of times there's a lot of articles and good information out there, but there's also in our industry, there's a lot of companies that have these great checklists of everything they're doing, but the reality is they're cutting corners with SEO.
Yeah, it's really frustrating too because, on paper, they look like they equal, all things are equal. And then you find out a lot of times what they say they're doing or what they're talking about is just good marketing for
Right.
themselves. One of the biggest areas you see corners being cut is not doing any SEO at all. And that's why I always say it's so important for the dealer to demand proof of work, what was done on your behalf.
Well, on-site SEO, everybody says they do on-site SEO. The website companies, they say they do on-site SEO, and obviously we focus some of our efforts on on-site SEO, but even the content you put on-site, there's a huge difference between the right way and the wrong way to build on-site content.
Yeah, that's why I love 100% custom, unique content created on your behalf on a regular basis. So that's one of the things you should demand proof of work is what content was created on my behalf last month for this invoice. And if they can't provide it, then what's being done on your behalf? They're cutting corners. There's a lot of what I call insert city, insert name type stuff or insert brand.
And one of the things that I see with on-site, and you mentioned it, Jeff, is number one, the pages, the content is so small. The unique content, it's a few hundred words, it's one paragraph, and good on-site SEO content should be unique. It should be at a bare minimum 500 words for Google to even want to crawl that page.
Yeah, absolutely. And really, you should be thinking outside of SEO anyway, like build a page that's going to enhance the shopper experience.
Right.
And it also is a great benefit for SEO, but that's what it's all about, is enhancing the customer experience while optimizing the website, giving the site good, fresh content on a regular basis.
Another thing with on-site that you kind of alluded to is companies talking about building tons of on-site pages through tools where 95% of that page isn't unique, where you could literally copy and paste an entire paragraph and you could find all the other dealerships they work with on there. That's not really SEO.
No, but it's a great way for me to prospect.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see all their clients. There it is.
Yeah, when you show a dealer that and they're paying, $1,500, $2,000 a month for that type of SEO, and you show them that, 300 other dealerships across the country have that exact same content.
Right. Sell it as a good landing page.
Yeah.
For traffic, for pay-per-click and things like that, but to actually call that SEO is really a disservice to dealerships.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, and so next, as we move over to off-site content and links, that there's a huge disparity in the industry of what off-site content should look like, best practices. And one company that we well respect, they have one blog that they link for all of their SEO clients. There's one blog for all their clients, and that's where all their links come from.
Yeah, that's the biggest corner cut in SEO, at least in automotive SEO, is most companies aren't providing links. If they are, again, get the proof of work, see what's being done on your behalf. But you'll hear companies talk, they'll do internal linking and call that link building.
Right.
They'll do directories and classify that as link building. A lot of corners cut on link building because, one, it's difficult and it's expensive. It takes a lot of work, and that's manpower, and manpower costs money.
Right. Yeah, at Digital Dealer, I was speaking with another owner of an SEO, a digital company that we respect, and he said we might be the only two companies in the industry that actually do offsite SEO correctly. And it's funny, if you talk to any of the companies in their industry, all of them say they do offsite link building, link earning, but the reality is that's not actually true.
Oh yeah. Like we were talking earlier, there's companies that go to conferences and talk a great game, but
Yeah.
that's just marketing themselves to gain new business.
So there are a lot of companies out there that aren't doing correct offsite, and I think the biggest thing that you mentioned to hold vendors accountable for dealerships is to truly ask for proof of work. Ask for those offsite links so you can go in and look at where were these links posted from. And if you ask multiple months and it's the same blog every single time, it begs the question, is there really any relevancy getting the same link from the same blog every single month? The answer is no.
Well, and the purpose of links is to build authority on your own website. That's how you build your domain authority. And if that external link that's being provided for you from your vendor has a lower domain authority than your dealership, you're not getting any benefit there.
Right. 1-to-1 ratio, where for every on-site page we build each month, we build an off-site link as well. So it is unbelievably important, like you said, that the off-site links can actually have a larger effect. If you go to other industries, it's all about link earning. And in the automotive industry, the big focus is on-site content. Well, the reason is we've all learned on-site content's the best thing to do, because who has the loudest voice? The website companies. And the website companies want to build pages on their own platform. It's the easiest thing to do, and it's the cheapest.
Yeah, I laugh because a lot of people latched onto that content is king. Because everybody was doing link building back when there were link farms and you could just purchase 1,000 links. They were low cost, low quality, but it actually worked. And then
Right.
Google got smart and wiped all that out. But those companies that didn't want to continue their link building offering latched onto that content is king thing. I say link building's king, and I'll
Yeah.
prove it every time.
For a dealer, the best thing you can do, I would say, with any vendor to hold them accountable is be checking the work, asking questions, pushing back, challenging them to make sure that they're doing the best work possible. Sometimes you'll catch things that they're doing that you would do differently, and how quickly can they adjust their strategy to what you want to focus on, I think is important, having that flexibility. But your vendor should be a true partner with your dealership, that you're working together to figure out what's working, what's not, what should we be focusing on, what should we not, and constantly be testing it, because Google changes their algorithm all the time, and dealers' priorities and things change as well, that if you guys are not working together, it becomes very fractured, and you can tell that with marketing.
Yeah, so I mean, really, the gist of it is there's a lot of ways you can cut corners in SEO, but it's not complicated. It's on-site content, off-site content, and site structure. And then, so if you're asking what's being done on your behalf each time you get an invoice, and also you should be seeing an organic lift. You should be seeing growth in your organic traffic. That's the whole reason you're paying for SEO. So ask them to show their work and make sure you're seeing the growth that you expect.
Yeah, and to go deeper in the organic, look at the keywords that you want the SEO company to focus on, and then have a starting point of where you're ranking, and then see over time, as they're building the pages, building the links, are you moving up the search engines? Are you getting above the fold? That's another way to really prove, is it working? Because sometimes with trends with the industry, is the industry soft or is it strong? Sometimes you get the organic lift just because more people are in the market searching for cars, because it's good times in the automotive industry. Sometimes it's bad. So to prove that they're raising up on the rankings helps a lot too, to prove that the work they're doing actually is having impact.
Yeah, and I mean, any of the companies that are actually doing the work would have no problems showing you what they've done. They should be proud of it, and they should be getting you great results. I'd want to show.
Mm-hmm.